Hello everyone, welcome to Premier Math. Today I am going to solve CAT 2024 Slot 3 previous year questions of quantitative aptitude. We will be solving majority of the questions using logic and concept. So let's start our session.
Gopi marks price on a product in order to make 20% profit. Ravi gets 10% discount on the smart price and thus saves rupees 15. Then profit in rupees made by Gopi by selling product to Ravi is here. Discount is giving on the smart price. So clearly it is given as 10% of mark price is 15. Then mark price directly is 150 rupees. Either you can calculate based on 150 rupees as mark price, or you can take cost price as 100 rupees or 100 part here. Now, mark price is 20% above cost price because Gopi marks price on a product in order to make 20% profit. Means he marked this product 20% above the cost price. 20% above the cost price means 100 plus 20, 120 is the mark price. Now, again he is giving 10% discount on this mark price. So 10% of 120 is equal to 12 rupees. So he's giving 12 rupees discount on this 120 means selling price is 120 minus 12, 108 rupees. But it is clearly says that Ravi saves rupees 15 means he saves rupees 15 on this mark price. He get rupees 15 discount on this price tag. But here it is 12 part. If I'm taking this as 100 part, then here when I'm taking 100 part as cost price, 12 part is the saving. So 12 part is the discount. But here 12 part is clearly given as 15 rupees. Actual savings is 15 rupees on price tag. So 12 part is equal to 15 rupees. Then we have to find out profit in rupees. Here, if I'm taking 100 part as cost price, then 108 part is the selling price. So profit here is equal to 8 part. Difference is 8 part. 12 part is 15 means 3 goes 4 times in 12, 3 goes 5 times in 15. So 4 part is 5 rupees. Then our answer is 8 part. 8 part is equal to 10 rupees. Option B is your answer. Profit in rupees is 8 part, which is 10 rupees. The average of three distinct real numbers is 28. If the smallest number increased by 7 and largest number reduced by 10, order of the number remain unchanged and new arithmetic mean become 2 more than middle number, while difference between largest and smallest numbers become 64. Then largest number in the original set of three numbers is, here consider A as smallest, B as the middle number and C as the largest number. Now average is 28. Average of three numbers is 28 means sum of these three numbers is 28 into 3, which is 60 plus 24, 84. And here smallest increased by 7. A become A plus 7. And largest reduced by 10. That is C become C minus 10. And B unchanged. Now, when you increase A by 7 and decrease C by 10, order remains unchanged. Means A plus 7 is still smallest and C minus 10 is still largest. Now, average of these three will become 2 more than middle number. 2 more than middle number B. That is 2 plus B become average. Now, A plus B plus C is already 84. So, 84 plus 7 minus 10 means 84 minus 3, which is equal to 81. 81 by 3 is the average 2 plus B. From this, B is equal to 81 by 3 is equal to 27. So, 27 minus 4, which is equal to 25. So, B is equal to 25. Middle number is 25. And when you increase A by 7 and decrease C by 10, order remains unchanged. And difference between largest is C minus 10 and smallest is A plus 7. So difference between these two is equal to 64. So C minus 10 minus A plus 7 is equal to 64 means C minus A is equal to 64 plus 17, which is 81. And here C minus A is 81 and we already know C plus A. C plus A is equal to 84 minus middle number 25. So 84 minus 25 means 59. Now if you add 2C is equal to 9 plus 1 10, 8 plus 5 13 plus 1 14. So 2c is equal to 70. 140 means c is equal to 70. So largest number is c. c is equal to 70 from this. So 70 is your answer. The number of all positive integers up to 500 with non-repeating digits is from 1 to 9 there are no repeating digits. So total 9 values are possible. Now from 10 to 99 we can use probability here. First consider first digit as A and second digit as B. Now for A we can choose any digits from 1 to 9. 0 is not possible for A. So A can choose total 9 values here. Any digits from 1 to 9. Now for B, we can choose any values, any digits from 0 to 9. Total 10 values, but we already choose one value for A, which means for B, we have to subtract this one value from 10. So 10 minus 1 values are possible for B because this is non-repeating digits. So for second place B, we have to subtract one digits that we have already used in A. So 10 minus 1 values are possible for B position. So 9 into 9, total 81 non-repeating digits are there from 10 to 99. Now from 100 to 499. Here 500 we can ignore because this is a repeating digit. 0 is repeating. Now from 100 to 499. Consider 3 digits as ABC. Now for first digit, we can choose any digits from 1 to 4. 1 to 4. 1 to 4 digits. Total 4 digits. 4 digits. Now for B, we can choose any digit from 0 to 9. Total 10 values. But we already choose one position for 1 digits for A. So we have to subtract that 1 digit from 10. So for first place A, we can choose 4 values. And for second place B, we can choose 10 minus 1 values. Because we already choose one value for A here. So we have to subtract that one value from this 10. So 10 minus 1 values are possible for second B position. Now for C position, we can have any digits from 0 to 9. Total 10 values. But we already choose two values for A and B. So we have to subtract that two values from this 10. That is total 10 minus 2 values are possible for C position. Now this is equal to 4 into 9 into 8, which is 72 into 4, 288 values. So there are total 288 non-repeating digits between 100 to 499. So total numbers up to total positive integers up to 500 with non-repeating digits means 9 plus 81 plus 288, which is equal to 90 plus 288, which is 378 values. Total 378 values. A train travels a certain distance at a uniform speed. Had the speed been 6 km per hour more, it would have needed 4 hours less. Had the speed been 6 km per hour less, it would have needed 6 hours more. The distance in kilometer traveled by the train is. Here, distance in both the cases constant. Distance is constant here. And consider initial speed as t and initial time as t. Now, if the speed is 6 km per hour more means s plus 6, then time taken is 4 hours less, t minus 4. And if the speed is 6 km per hour less means s minus 6, then time taken is 6 hours more, that is t plus 6. Now, here, if you take this both conditions, this one and this one, speed difference is equal to 6 hours more and 6 hours less, speed difference is equal to 12. And time difference in this case is equal to t plus 6 and t minus 4. Time difference is equal to 4 hours less and 6 hours more mean time difference is 10. Now 12 into 10 is 120. So if you take the LCM of 120, in option we only have multiple of 120 as 720. So first check for 720 using this condition. Then you can see 780, 640 and 800 are not multiple of 120. So first check for 720. Then you will get 720 as your answer. Or if you want another shortcut, here distance is constant in both the cases and here we have two conditions. First condition is this one and second condition is this one. So when you have two different speed and two different time, then you can apply this formula. That is distance delta D is equal to S1 S2 divided by S1 minus S2 into delta T. Product of speed divided by difference in speed into difference in time. Here, first condition, speed is equal to S and S plus 6. First speed is S, second speed is S plus 6. And difference in speed is equal to difference between S plus 6 and X is equal to 6. And difference in time here is equal to difference between T minus 4 and T is equal to 4 hours. Now here distance is constant. This distance is same as second distance as well. So in the second condition, here speed is equal to first speed is S, second speed is S minus 6. And difference in speed is equal to 6. And difference in time is equal to T and T plus 6. Difference is 6. Now if you cancel 6 and if you cancel S, and here you can cancel with 2. 2 goes 2 times in 4, 3 times in 6. Now 2s plus 12 is equal to 3s minus 18. From this, 3s minus 2s is equal to s, which is equal to 12 plus 18, 13. So s is equal to 13. Then we can have distance. So apply this s is equal to 30 in one of this formula. That is s into s plus 6 divided by 6 into 4. So which is equal to 30 into 36 divided by 6 into 4. Now this is equal to 6 goes 6 times in 36. 30 into 6 into 4 is equal to 30 into 24, which is equal to 720. So distance is equal to 720. Option B is your answer. Here some values are given. Then find the product of A, B, C, D, E, F. Here 3 raised to A is equal to 4. 3 raised to A is equal to 4. Now 4 raised to B is 5 means substitute 3 raised to A in place of 4. Then it will become 3 raised to A, the whole raised to B is equal to 5. That is 3 raised to AB is equal to 5. Now substitute 3 raised to AB in place of 5. Then it will become 3 raised to ABC is equal to 6. Again substitute 3 raised to ABC in place of 6. So it will become 3 raised to ABCD is equal to 7. So substitute 3 raised to ABCD in place of 7. Then it will become 3 raised to ABCD. E is 8. Again substitute 3 raised to ABCD E in place of 8. So that will become 3 raised to ABCD EF as 9. We already know 3 square is 9, which means here ABCD EF is equal to 2. So product of ABCD EF is equal to 2 here. Answer is 2. Consider the sequence T1 equal to 1, T2 equal to minus 1 and Tn equal to n minus 3 divided by n minus 1 into Tn minus 2 for n greater than or equal to 3. Then the value sum of the given series is. Here Tn is given. So we can find the terms from this. So T2 is minus 1. Find T4 first. So T4 is equal to substitute 4 in place of n. So 4 minus 3 is equal to 1 and 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. Here 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. So T2 is given as minus 1. So 1 by 3 into minus 1 is minus 1 by 3. Again T6. T6 is equal to 6 minus 3 is equal to 3 and 6 minus 1 is 5 and here 6 minus 2 is 4. So T4 is given as minus 1 by 3. Now 3 cancel. T6 become minus 1 by 5. Again, here if you find T8, T8 is equal to 8 minus 3 is 5 and 8 minus 1 is 7 and here 8 minus 2 is equal to 6. So T6 is equal to minus 1 by 5. So 5 and 5 cancel. T8 become minus 1 by 7. Now from this we can find T2024 which will become minus 1 by 2023 because here T4 is minus 1 by 3, T6 is minus 1 by 5, T8 is minus 1 by 7. That is one less from the term. So minus 1 by 2023 is t 2024. Now take the sum. Here 1 by t2 means 1 by minus 1, which is minus 1. And here 1 by t4. 1 by t4 means 1 by minus 1 by 3. That is inverse of minus 1 by 3 is equal to minus 3. And inverse of minus 1 by 5 is equal to minus 5. Etc. Up to inverse of minus 1 by 23 is equal to minus 23. Now if you take minus 1 outside, remaining term will become 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus etc. up to 23. Now sum of odd numbers formula is equal to n square. N square. N square means here number of terms. Number of terms up to 2023 means number of odd numbers up to 2023 is 2023 divided by 2, which is equal to 1011.5, means number of terms equal to 1012, because this is odd number. So take the nearest number. So this is minus 1 into 1012 the whole square. Now if you look at this, here we have 12 square, here we have 0. So if you look at here, we have 144 is the square of 12. So option C is your answer. The number of distinct real values of x satisfying the equation maximum of x2 minus minimum of x2 is equal to modulus of x plus 2 minus modulus of x minus 2 is. Here in LHS we can have two conditions, and in RHS we can have four conditions. That is, if x greater than 2, LHS become x greater than 2 means maximum of x2 become x and minimum of x2 become 2. So LHS become x minus 2 when x greater than 2. When x less than 2, LHS become 2 minus x. That is, x less than 2 means maximum become 2 and minimum become x. Now, in RHS, both the input can be positive. That's both the domain can be positive. Both x plus 2 and x minus 2 can be positive, or both can be negative, or first can be positive, second negative, or first can be negative and second can be positive. Now, if you apply this, x plus 2 and x minus 2 positive. So here this will become like this. Now x cancel, answer is 4. And here both negative means x plus 2 negative. So negative of x plus 2 is negative x, negative 2. And here negative of x minus 2 is equal to negative x plus 2. And this will become x cancel minus 4. And if first is positive means x plus 2 and second is negative means negative of x minus 2, negative x plus 2. Now this will become here 2 cancel, this will become 2x. Now if first is negative means negative of x plus 2 is negative x minus 2, and here positive of x minus 2 is x minus 2 itself. Now here 2 cancel, this will become minus 2x. So we have 4 outcomes. Now equate LHS with RHS, that is, equate this x minus 2 with this 4 outcomes in RHS. X minus 2 is equal to 4 means x is equal to 6, and x minus 2 is equal to minus 4 means x is equal to minus 4 plus 2 is minus 2, and x minus 2 is equal to 2x means here 2x minus x is x is equal to minus 2, and x minus 2 is equal to minus 2x means x plus 2x is 3x. 3x is equal to 2, so x is equal to 2 by 3. So we got 3 outcomes in it. Now equate 2 minus x with this 4. You will get the same outcome. That is, here when you equate 2 minus x with this 4 outcomes, you will get the same number, minus 2, 6 and 2 by 3. Minus 2, 6 and 2 by 3. So x can have 3 values from this, but we have to verify it. Minus 2, 6 and 2 by 3. Now, if you equate x with minus 2, maximum of minus 2 and 2 is equal to plus 2, and minimum of minus 2 and 2 is equal to minus 2, then LHS become 4 here. Now, minus 2 plus 2 is 0, so modulus of 0 is 0, and here minus 2 is minus 4, modulus of minus 4 is plus 4. Now, this is minus 4. So, minus 4 not equal to plus 4. So, we can eliminate minus 2 here. Now, verify with 6. Maximum of 6 2 is 6 and minimum of 6 2 is 2. So, 6 minus 2 is 4 in LHS, and here 6 plus 2 is 8. Modulus of 8 is 8 minus modulus of 6 minus 2 is modulus of 4, which is 4. So 8 minus 4 is 4. So here LHS equal to RHS. So 6 we can take. X is equal to 6 is correct. Now if you apply 2 by 3, maximum of 2 by 3 is 2. 2 by 3 and 2 is 2. And minimum of 2 by 3 and 2 is 2 by 3. 2 by 3 minus 2 minus 2 by 3 is equal to 4 by 3 here. So 4 by 3 is the LHS. Now in RHS, 2 by 3 plus 2 is equal to 8 by 3. So modulus of 8 by 3, 8 by 3. And here 2 by 3 minus 2 is equal to minus 4 by 3. So modulus of minus 4 by 3 is plus 4 by 3. Now 8 by 3 minus 4 by 3 is equal to 4 by 3. Now LHS equal to RHS. So we can take the value 2 by 3 as well. So X can have two values. X can have two values. Rajesh and Vimal on 20 hectares and 30 hectares of agriculture land respectively, which are entirely covered by wheat and mustard crops. The cultivation area of wheat and mustard in the land owned by Vimal are in the ratio 5 is to 3. If the total cultivation area of wheat and mustard are in the ratio 11 is to 9, then ratio of cultivation area of wheat and mustard in the land owned by Rajesh. Here, wheat and mustard total area is in the ratio 11 is to 9, and which is total 50 hectares. This 11 is to 9 is total 50 hectares. Now Vimal on this in the ratio 5 is to 3, and total area owned by Vimal is 30 hectares. So this 5 is to 3 is total 30 hectares. Now we have to find out wheat and mustard land owned by Rajesh. Total area owned by Rajesh is 20 hectares. Here 50 minus 30 is 20, but we can't subtract this 5 is to 3 from 11 is to 9, because here 11 plus 9 is total 20 part and 5 plus 3 is 8 part. So here this is like 11 by 20 and this is 5 by 8. So we can't subtract this 5 from 11. Instead, to make it easier, take LCM of 20 and 8. LCM of 20 and 8 is 40. So 20 goes 2 times in 40. So multiply first ratio with 2, and 8 goes 5 times in 40. So multiply second ratio with 5. Now, here this will become, here we can simplify this. 5, 5 cancel, 0, 0 cancel. So 2 into 11 is to 9 become 22 is to 18, and 3 into 5 is to 3 become 15 is to 9. Now just subtract it. 22 minus 15 is equal to 7, and 18 minus 9 is 9. So 7 is to 9 is the ratio of land owned by Rajesh. Option B is your answer. For any non-zero real number x, let f of x plus 2 into f of 1 by x is equal to 3x. Then sum of all possible values of x for which f of x is equal to 3x. So sum of roots means minus b by a. We have to form a quadratic equation. Here, if you look at this, when you put x, here we have 1 by x, that is x and inverse of x. Same way, if I'm taking 1 by x instead of x, that is f of 1 by x. Instead of x, if I'm taking 1 by x, then second term will become 2 into f of inverse of 1 by x is equal to x. 2 into f of x equal to 3 into, in place of x, it is 1 by x. Now, here we have 2 into f of 1 by x. Here we have f of 1 by x. So, from multiplying this whole equation with 2, this will become 2 into f of 1 by x. This will become 4 into f of x. This will become 6 by x. Now here we have 2 into f of 1 by x, and here we have 2 into f of 1 by x. So just cancel it. 2 into f of 1 by x. Plus here we have f of x, and which is equal to 3x. Now just subtract this one from first one. Then this 1 by x term cancel. 4 f of x minus f of x is equal to 3 f of x, which is equal to 6 by x minus 3x. Now cancel 3 here. 3 goes 2 times in 6, here 3 cancel. So f of x is equal to 3. F of x is given as 3 here, which is equal to 2 by x minus x means 2 minus x square by x is equal to 3. So this will become 3x is equal to 2 minus x square. Now from this I can form a quadratic equation, that is x square plus 3x minus 2 equal to 0. Then sum of roots is equal to minus b by a. Here minus b means minus 3 divided by a means 1. So here sum of roots is equal to minus 3. Option B is your answer. Sum of all possible values of x is equal to minus 3. A regular octagon has sides of length 6 centimeter each. Then area of the square ACEG is. Here consider this as octagon ABCD EFGH. Now we have to find the area of square ACEG. ACEG. Consider square side length as A. Then we have to find A square here. Now this is an octagon. For every polygon, total external angle is equal to 360 degree. Then each of the external angle is 360 divided by this is octagon. So total number of sides is 8. 360 by 8 is each of this external angle. Now 360 by 8 is equal to 45. That is here this is 45 degree. Then this internal angle is equal to 180 minus 45, which is 135. So here this internal angle, each of this internal angle is 135 degree. Now we already know AB is equal to 6 centimeter and BC is equal to 6 centimeter. And here we have to find out what is A by cosine rule. Here this is cosine rule. That is, here if this angle is 135 degree, now side opposite to 135 is A. Now A square is equal to B square plus C square minus 2BC cos 135. Same way, here A square is equal to 6 square plus 6 square, which is 36 plus 36, 72, minus 2BC. 2BC means 2 into BC is equal to 6 into 6, 36. 2BC cos 135. So this is equal to 72 minus 72 into cos 135. Here 135 I can write it as 90 plus 45. So this will become cos 90 plus theta is equal to minus sin theta. So minus sin 45. Now A square is equal to 72 minus of minus become plus 72 into sin 45 is equal to 1 by root 2. Now to remove root 2 in the denominator, multiply it with root 2 by root 2. So root 2 into root 2 is equal to 2. 2 goes 36 times in 72. So here this is equal to 72 plus 36 root 2. So take 36 outside. 36 into 2 plus root 2 is equal to A square. So option C is your answer. The sum of all distinct real values of x that satisfy the equation 10 raised to x plus 4 by 10 raised to x is equal to 81 by 2s. Here 2 and 10 raised to x are in denominator. So multiply whole equation with 2 into 10 raised to x. Then first term will become 2 into 10 raised to x into 10 raised to x is equal to 10 raised to 2x. Second term 10 raised to x cancel. So 4 into 2, 8 the second term. And third term 2 cancel, 81 into 10 raised to x. So if you transfer this minus 81 into 10 raised to x, whole equation equal to 0. Here answers are in the form of log. Now if I'm taking A as 10 raised to x, let us take a as 10 raised to x. Then this whole equation will become 2 into 10 raised to 2x means a square, 2a square minus 81a plus 8 equal to 0. Now here for quadratic equation consider roots as a1 and a2. Then sum of roots. Sum of roots means a1 plus a2. But here a is equal to 10 raised to x. Now to write it in the form of log, x is equal to, if you take log of this, x is equal to log 8 to the base 10. Log 8 to the base 10. Now we find the relation between x and a. X is equal to log a to the base 10. Now sum of roots is equal to a1 plus a2 means here a1 plus a2 means this is equal to log a1 to the base 10 plus log a2 to the base 10, because here relation between x and a is like this. Here a is equal to 10 raised to x, and here this a represents 10 raised to x, which means here roots are, if I'm taking it as a1 and a2, since this is in quadratic equation, we can assume roots as a1 and a2. Then sum of roots means log a1 to the base 10 plus log a2 to the base 10. Now base is same, so we can write log a1 a2 to the base 10 as sum of roots. Now here from this quadratic equation, product of roots is equal to c by 8. Here c is equal to 8, so 8 by 2, 8 by 2, a is equal to 2, c is equal to 8. 8 by 2 is equal to product of roots, which is equal to 4. 4 I can write it as 2 square. That is a1 a2 here is equal to 2 square. Product of roots means a1 a2, which is 2 square. Now this will become log 2 square to the base 10, which is equal to 2 log 2 to the base 10. Option A is your answer. Log 2 square to the base 10 is equal to 2 log 2 to the base 10.